football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. He'll keep it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying to surprise him with the pass. The quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's long. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. catch in the middle. It's long. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense has the ball for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in there. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Finds his man. It's Stowers. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherrill. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Vandy! Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 80, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gilmore. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Smashes through the tackle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Dillon. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. Got his man downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Dillon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. And the Commodores are flying down the field. On the move, it's Newberry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Handoff to the single running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the head. Just plowing ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
With the catch, it's Dillon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's 3rd down and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Touchdown Vanderbilt! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten.
There he goes! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Keeps looking downfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. On his feet at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Newberry. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Newberry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Got a man, it's Newberry. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. Turning it on! Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Commodores trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Hand off from the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Fitzgerald. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold and fire complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses to 40. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Pavia. Fires to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
42-yard line. First down, Commodores.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Law. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Buys a little time with his feet. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
The short hands. It's Dillon.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield. It's Dillon. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Newberry. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Quick strike through the air for the score. Now Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
They're trailing by 17 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Doors! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. At the 40, there he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. Working that wide receiver screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Smashes it between the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove. Touchdown, Wildcats! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Kentucky, 27.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Commodores want to move quickly.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Pavia. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Final play of the quarter coming. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got a man, it's Dillon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's long. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Creates a little room. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. The lone back's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt here instead of going for it. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll run the screen. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's McGowan. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Law. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score with the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up, and he'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used Nice that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. He's got an open man. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's at the touchdown, Kentucky. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sherrill. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Snagged in the middle, it's Stowers. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Grabbed in the middle, it's Spence. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
First down, Commodores.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. Grab near the marker. It's Sherrill. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sherrill. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. To the air, it's Pavia. Pulls it in, it's Dillon. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. The Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He wants to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs.